SSH will turn 30 this year, both the protocol and the company. Since the 90s, SSH has been one of the bedrocks of secure confidential communication over networks. Now, Secure Shell is used for remote access. That's one of the main use cases that people are aware of, but it's also used for file transfers and also for business critical applications to secure them, similar how transport layer security can be used to secure applications going over the internet. One notable difference between TLS and Secure Shell is that while in TLS, client authentication is optional, in Secure Shell, it's in practice enforced. So whether it's a password-based authentication method or public key authentication, Secure Shell will make sure that the communication is confidential. But there's one problem with passwords, which is that no matter what you do with one-time passwords or alike, it will always be subject to phishing attacks and brute force attacks. Therefore, the SSH keys that are the public key native method in Secure Shell can be used to tackle that issue. One of the issues, however, is that while it makes it very easy to set up authentication with these SSH keys, and they're often self-provisioned, it can easily lead into situations where it's out of control. We have our key manager solution for that. That has been out for several years, which is able to tackle the problem, both discovering where those keys are and then taking them under control, and aiding eventually getting them into the zero trust state where we no longer have standing credentials like passwords or SSH keys, but have a zero trust approach where every single authentication is both authorized and authenticated every single time. Within Secure Shell, it's possible to negotiate what kind of ciphers and other algorithms are used for the connection. And that's one of the reasons why it was relevant back 30 years ago as it is still today. One of the differences, though, is that the use cases have expanded. So we're not talking only about on-premise platforms and operating systems using Secure Shell, but also the cloud-based solutions. And then from the IT side, we see the conversions to the OT technology. So in operation technology, we have windmills, electric cars, even washing machines with their maintenance being enabled by Secure Shell. Our Tectia is the leading commercial solution for business application security. There's the open source, and that's fine for many use cases, but for critical communications within governments and banking environments, you really need a robust, supported Secure Shell. We have made also some enhancements into our product that are not available on the open source side. For instance, on Windows, we're able to access easily network shares so that you can expose with virtual folders only the parts of the underlying file system to your Secure Shell users. And on IBM mainframes, for instance, we're able to access the mainframe datasets directly. Secure Shell is one of the first crypto-agile protocols. Within Secure Shell, we can negotiate what kind of ciphers and other algorithms are used. This is one of the reasons why we've been able to take our Tectia to the quantum-safe future already several years ago. Some of our customers needed it. There were banking customers and other governmental customers who were requesting this already several years back, and now we're able to help them to get into the future with quantum-safe solutions. So with Tectia, you can take your business applications, wrap them in this quantum-safe tunnel, and ensure that the confidentiality remains still years to come. Here's to the next 30 years of secure communications.